Okay.
Yeah, you're going to be on YouTube if this voice comes through. Not today. I don't know. Whenever my gal gets them up. But anyway, yeah. No, the work is. Well, I work Monday to Friday, like I say, and I get out here. Actually, the hours are 9 to 5, but I get out here at 8 o'clock in the morning, or just before. And I mean, we don't mess around. We don't take any coffee breaks or nothing. I mean, we take a half hour for lunch, and Dave is here with me till 4:30. He starts at 8 and he goes till 4:30. And yeah, I don't know. There's just, you know what? Him and I are the main two that are here all the time. I mean, I said it in one of my rants and raves that, you know, when I put an 8-hour day in, anyone that knows me will tell you what I do in 8 hours. Most guys, it takes them 12 hours. I work hard. I'm a hard worker. I've done this my entire life, and I just love cars. I mean, that's my whole life for cars. If you took cars away from me, you may as well end my life. I seriously say that, because I don't know what I would do. It's all I think about. So, but yeah, the work is good. The work is good. I mean, anyone can show you pictures, and even I myself have to admit, what you're seeing on YouTube, anything can look good on YouTube also, but the work is good. The work is beautiful. I mean, I'm not trying to brag about what we do here, but I can compete with any high-end shop out there that there is. I really feel firm about that.
You know, Rick, I was sitting there looking at door gaps and hood gaps and stuff like that. I mean, it's phenomenal. I told my wife, you know, the caliber of work you guys do for the short period of time you guys do it. I just can't get over it.
Well, thank you.
I love your videos.
Well, thank you very much.
Keep up the good work. I just got caught up. I've been busy, and I just got caught up here yesterday on your recent videos. It gets so sometimes I can't wait to see what you put out there next.
Well, there should be one that just came up today. It's showing that 57 Chevy wagon. We fixed the gaps the best we could. I don't know if you've seen that one in there. That's one of the most recent ones. The gentleman, you know, the gentleman paid a lot of money to get the car done, and the gaps weren't the greatest. But that's okay. We're not here to knock anybody. We're not here to do that. That's okay. We fixed it the best we could. I mean, we couldn't get it 100%. But we got it at least 70%, you know, without getting involved in the bodywork, you know, end of it, you know.
I've seen those door gaps down there at the bottom. I think you're going to have your hands full.
Oh, yeah. People don't understand gaps and lines. They don't understand it. When a car comes to me, you know, when it comes to me, it has to be fully, completely assembled, and I don't mean just a couple bolts. It has to be bolted together properly, as if it's going out, as if it's done. And then you have to assess what you have to do, and you have to start bracing it up. If you're going to do a lot of welding, bracing it up, do the cutting, do the welding. And once all the welding's done, you know, you take, you know, then you start with your body work. But you take that car apart at least 3 or 4 times and keep assembling it back and forth if you want the lines and gaps to be perfect. Now, there are jobs I do where we don't get that carried away, because customers don't want to, you know, customers don't care if they're not perfect, right?
Right.
But I mean, I average, between Dave and I have my wiring guy also, Roger, which you haven't seen yet. He does all my wiring. I got my exhaust guy, Kenny, but he doesn't work out of here. He's got his own shop. Sometimes we paint, sometimes we don't. I've got a couple painters. But Dave and I are the majority of it. Dave does the bodywork strictly and helps me bolt things on, but I do all the welding, the mechanical. I do basically all that end of it, and the fabricating. And we probably do, I would say, at least 2 full frame off restorations in 1 year, and probably at least another 12 to 16 cars that come in that are like, you know, anything from like the 57 fixing gaps to other cars that need quarter panels and rockers and then just paint and bodywork, but they're not frame off. So I do bang a lot of cars out in a year. I mean, even I sit at home at nighttime and scratch my head and think, how did I do that? But I get them done, and I get them done properly.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. But Rick, I really appreciate you calling me, buddy.
Oh, you're welcome.
I didn't check and see if you got my message yet. But thank you for taking, you know, time out of your busy schedule and calling us. And just like I said, keep up the good work on those videos.
Yes.
That area up there where you're at is absolutely beautiful. I cannot believe. I told my wife, I seen that episode, wasn't that long ago, you had all that snow up there.
Yeah.
And the videos I've seen here yesterday, you got beautiful green grass up there.
Oh, God, yeah. I just cut the grass the other day for the first time.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
Our grass down here, Rick, is still brown. It's just now starting to turn green.
Well, I wish mine was still brown, because I don't have time to cut it right now. I got too many jobs.
Right. I told my wife that, and look at those beautiful mountains back there.
Oh.
Absolutely gorgeous. You're a lucky man.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Rick, thank you for calling me.
Oh, yes, and you stay in touch. I'll always be there. If you need something, you know where I'm at.
Right.
Anything I can answer. I wish your wife the best of luck. Oh, yes. And I wish your wife the best of luck.
Thank you, Rick.
She's gonna be just fine.
I know she will.
She will be.
Thank you, Rick, for calling us.
Okay, if this conversation comes through, I'll have it up on YouTube in a day or two.
Okay.
And if it doesn't come,
See you next video.
yes. And if the conversation doesn't film on my camera, it's all right. It was still a pleasure to talk to you.
Okay. Thank you, Rick.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, guys, so there you have it. Hopefully we helped Earl and Ava out. And Earl, if you're out there, it's a wonderful thing to work from your home. If that's what you're going to do, you're going to build a shop at home and work from home and build cars. I don't even remember if you said how old you were now. I think you said you've been doing it a long time. You know, I'm assuming you're in your 60s. And you know what? That's awesome. That's awesome. You deserve to do, when you hit that age, you deserve to do what you want to do, and that would be a good thing for you to do. Enjoy life. Life is what it is. I hope I helped you out. I hope the boys out there on the ham, if they're watching or anything, I don't think they even know about me. But I hope if they're out there watching, I hope they can help you out with some of your questions also. It's another good place to go. Anyone out there that doesn't know the Jalopy Journal, the ham, they are pretty period correct guys though. Do not go on that site and talk rat rod. If you mention the word rat rod or billet or anything like that, they'll kick your ass right off there. And there we go. So yeah. So hopefully the questions were answered, and we will talk to you later. All you guys out there on YouTube, it's Sunday. And I'm at the shop here, and I'm going to work again. That's it. Okay, see you later. Big thumbs up. Remember, it's always a good time and old time. See ya. Okay, I just come back here for a quick second. I just finished working here, so it's Sunday evening. Anyway, I wanted to mention out to Earl and out there. I forgot to ask you. You were asking me about this axle situation. Get that camera set. Pardon me. Fucking cold. You know, you're asking about this axle situation. I forgot to ask you if you're building this with fenders or without fenders. Because if you were going to build this truck without fenders, then I would highly suggest you go the dropped axle with the single, you're talking monoleaf in the front. Then I would go that way. It would look a lot better and cleaner than if you went parallel leafs. Parallel leafs are going to look funny if you're not running fenders there, or Earl. So, yeah. But as far as ride, if you're running fenders, I would just leave the parallel leafs in there. They're a good ride, and why spend money that's unneeded? You know what I mean? Just save that money for something else. Like I say, you're never going to get the ride like independent suspension. You know what I mean? What we talked about with control arms and ball joints. You're never going to get that ride out of it. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. There's absolutely nothing wrong. I don't know why anyone would say it would be hard to steer and stuff like that. You know, because I mean, I drive my 49 everywhere, and I mean, you said, you even quoted, you saw in the pictures here, I've got all the mountains behind me. I'm up and down these roads all the time, and you know, I'm just boogieing right along through those roads. So there we go. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to bring that up to you before I run in for the night, Earl. That I did forget to ask you about whether it was fenders or no fenders. So definitely, if you got fenders on it, I'd just leave it alone. And if you haven't, well, then I would change it. You don't have to, but it's going to look pretty funny if you don't have fenders and you got them big old parallel leaves hanging out the front of that thing. That's it. So okay, Earl, it was great talking to you. Ava, you're going to do just fine, sweetheart. I know it. You're a darling. I can tell just by your voice. You'll be good. It's all good. And you know what? You get that shop up and running there, Earl, and you'll do just fine. You'll do just fine. You know, I mean, there's lots of this work out there. It's out there. I don't know why people battle and fight with each other to find this work. It's all there. If you do, the end of the day, honest, good, quality work, you'll be just fine. You'll be just fine. Okay. Well, I'm going to go in. It's Sunday. I've worked long enough today, and we'll talk to all you guys out there later. Okay. Remember, let's hear it. It's always a good time at all time. Fucking rights. See you later.